Welcome back to Logic Pro Launchpad, a starter pack of simple steps to making and/or releasing your own music using Logic Pro. This is the second video of the series, and today we're going to be diving into the audio track. If you missed the first episode, we covered the basics of the Logic Pro interface, so be sure to give that a watch for some foundational knowledge that will help you out today. In this episode, we're going to be looking at how to set up your Logic project, then move on to connecting your audio interface, and how to record your own vocals. First up, let's adjust our tempo to match what we want to record. So for vocals, we'll be using a mono track, but if you're recording something like acoustic guitar or drums, then stereo would be much more suitable. Next, let's plug in our audio interface. Investing in one of these, if you don't have one already, is going to significantly enhance your audio production experience. I'm using the M Audio Air 192, which is a great interface for beginners, and it's fairly cheap. Next, we need to plug in our microphone using an XLR cable. The microphone I'm using is the XML 990, and this is a condenser microphone, which means we need to turn on phantom power on our interface. Now it's time to adjust our levels. The gain on our microphone input should be around -12 to -6 decibels for the loudest parts that we're singing. If you're recording guitar, bass, or another instrument that requires an audio interface, you can also plug in here and use the same technique for adjusting your gain. This is going to make sure the recordings aren't too quiet, but not distorted either. To make sure you can hear yourself while recording, we'll enable input monitoring, and now we're ready to record. Clicking this 1, 2, 3, 4 button here will give you a bars countdown before it actually starts recording. I usually have this feature on as it gives me a bit of a count-in. And then you're all set up. You can hit R on your keyboard or the red button here. When you finish recording a section, you can just hit the space bar or the stop button. To re-record a section, you can just move the playhead to a section that you want to have another go at, and then hit record as usual, and it'll create another layer within that track. Then you can drag your cursor over sections you want to take from each recording, and Logic will automatically blend them together so your cuts sound seamless. This is great if you need a few takes to get that perfect sound you want, especially with vocals. And that's it, you've recorded your first audio track on Logic. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. In the next episode, we'll be looking at recording MIDI. See you then.